Keep joining for the session, and today's we'll be starting today's session at 2 p.m. We are going to start our session at 2 p.m. and the session will be on entrepreneurship related. Joining for the session, and we'll starting today's starting today's session at 2 p.m. Right, so good afternoon all. We'll be starting the session for today. Today's session we have on entrepreneurship related. We'll be discussing entrepreneurship and few other topics on artificial intelligence, social intelligence. I think those topics are also will be covered. Entrepreneurship related, already I think many of you taken that particular test. Okay, and you have clear cut clarity on what is this entrepreneurship related and why in the present scenario as discussed in the last class. Now it's all the world is all about startups, world is all about the ideas related and what kind of ideas you need to develop and how the ideas need to be converted into business ideas. Then business ideas should generate revenue for you, and from revenue related the scaling, how much, what is the growth of that particular organization, how many states it can cover, how much population it can cover, is it 100 crores, is it enough for them, or it can be useful. It's something like a software related. If someone is developing a software is used in almost 190, 200 countries. It will be okay. So many countries, one Microsoft MS Office, for example, everyone uses it across the globe. So it is like how much scale, how many years of sustainability of that particular business, whatever the business you think you want to enter into, or if you want to take up a job, forget about the, let's forget about the business related. If you take up a particular job also, you should know how many years that particular job can have sustain and what is the growth of that particular job. Okay, and how your journey will be, and everything you should have a clear information. Okay, so that is what is about the career related. Entrepreneurship related, same it goes. How much time period is required and where your company travels, what is the new technology right now available in the market, how that particular technology is going to impact your business. Okay, so all these things completely you need to have a complete learning process on that particular business related, and based on the business related, what are the decisions you need to take. All those comes under the topics related on entrepreneurship. So as you have a very little bit information is required for you as per the course related. So that is what we are going to discuss. So first thing we'll be discussing on what is the meaning of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the ability and readiness to develop, organize, and run a business enterprise along with any of its uncertainties in order to make a profit. The most prominent example of entrepreneurship is the starting of a new business. Right. So, what is this entrepreneurship related? It is the ability and readiness to develop. It is your ability to develop a business. It is your readiness to develop a business. What is the abilities are required? You want to start a software company, an IT startup, or a app related. What is the abilities you require? You need to have the budget. You need to have your technical skill peoples. You need to have all the softwares are need to be available. You need to have the uh, readiness of market research data, or the revenues, have some idea on the financial sector related. So all these are need to be developed. So your abilities, you're having individual ability or it can be team ability. So experts in the marketing area, expert in financial area, expert in IT area, if you are starting an IT company. Next one is readiness to develop. Next thing is like you need to have that readiness to develop a particular app based business. So what is the readiness is required? You need to keep your software ready. Okay. You need to keep your marketing plan ready. You need to keep your financial plans ready to meet the investors to invest in the company. So all this comes under the readiness to develop. Next, organize and run business enterprise. So your abilities are there, your readiness is there with the business. Now it is your responsibility to organize it. Organize the things. Marketing department will do marketing task, HR department will do HR task, and the recruitment, recruiting the right people, and everything will be handled by them. Finance department, budget allocation will be done by the finance department, and finally the app is on into the market. Analysis need to be done, what kinds of people are buying, what kind of people are joining. All those analysis are need to be done to finally make all uncertainties, what are the different issues, different problems comes. At the end of the day, profit speaks. So that is what is here on the area entrepreneurship related. So we are going with all these things, and finally the profits are on. You are done with that particular business. Next one is about 5 stages of entrepreneurship. In general, what will be the stages? Ideation. It is about the idea. See, idea can be anything. It can be a general idea. The artist do some painting and other things that can also comes through idea itself. There will be a idea to do some social activities, or there can be idea that can be related only to research. There can be idea, just an idea, that's all. Okay. And there will be one idea that is a business idea. So here entrepreneurship, or the entrepreneurs required the business idea, not like any idea. So business ideas are required in this present technological world. The more business ideas you come up, the more chances of easily entering into the market. The best business ideas will sustain. Nowadays you can see, in like a time of corona, before corona they've started some Swiggy and Zomato. Once the corona came, it has got huge market. Now they are growing, and finally people nowadays only ordering through, they've got habituated, and ordering through only the platforms. Or you can see Example, the nowadays the OTT platforms related, people used to go to theaters. Now the producers or the directors are directly planning to release the movies on OTT platform itself. Okay, so that is also one area of business. So idea, how much length, how much breadth that particular idea is there. It is completely dependent on the person who develops that particular idea. That is what is ideation. Next one is planning related. So I once your idea is done and your idea related, you know how much scale the business is there, how much population, what is the target population, is it males, is it females, or it is a common gender, or how much growth is there, is it a regional product or it is a national product or is it a global product. You, the person who develops that particular idea, they know it. Next one, once idea converted, planning to execution related, now you start executing the business. So you developed the app related and you started your business. After starting the business, now scaling is required. Scaling is nothing but like increasing your business. So now you're targeted, think like you started your startup at Hyderabad location. Slowly, you are starting your particular business into other cities, targeting like the hyper cities. It's like something like Hyderabad or Delhi or Mumbai or Bangalore, Chennai, Kolkata. These are something like hyper cities or metropolitan, extra metropolitan cities. And later on, tier 1 cities, you are going to enter into tier 2 cities. That is a scaling related. So, as for example, you also take the real time examples like Uber related. Uber, they have started their business and they was there in different countries, and later on they came to India. So different countries they are entering. That is what is the scaling and hyper growth. So increasing your business in different ways. So you can see as an example, you know, Ola's and Uber related. Initially, they started with only cabs related. Okay. Then later on, they have added these autos into the system, and later they brought bikes related. Now they are also into the rental services. They are into food related. Okay, they are also this what is this logistics related they are doing. So this is about the growth in different areas. That is what is the hyper growth they are planning. Okay, so you need to have a basic information regarding this, how the entrepreneurship related. And as you already taken that particular test, you might have that clarity regarding what actually the entrepreneurship related and how the ideas are need to be, and what is your skill set. Individually, everyone knows your skill set related. Next one, we'll be discussing on the characteristics of entrepreneurship. So uh, not all entrepreneurs are successful, definitely. So everyone who enters into a business, we cannot guarantee that he is going to be successful, because there can be a chance. For example, like Nokia company was there previously. You might at the entry stage of the telecommunication mobile related, Nokia was there. Then because of one bad idea of not entering into smartphone industry, they are out of the market itself. So that is what happens. So that is what is, not all entrepreneurs are successful, right? So in this, what are the characteristics of the entrepreneurship? First one, ability to take risk. Risk is always there. In the leaders also, they need to take the risk. In the business also, they have to take risk. So risk related, if someone started one mg, someone has started some bikes related, someone started some what is this, a drug market related, shops related, anything, that is a ability to take a risk in that particular area. If he's successful, successful. Otherwise, no, you're not sure. You might be knowing the one of the famous personality across globe, Elon Musk. So Elon Musk, what is his idea? His idea is to start the space tourism. That was one of his particular idea on space tourism. Continuously, he is developing some of the uh, what we call rockets related. Okay, one, two, three times he failed. He invested some crores of rupees, billions, millions and billions on that particular business. So three times he's failed, but still he not stopped, and fourth time he could able to succeed. Now the vision, whatever the Elon Musk having, so he is in a process in that particular project, right? So that is what is organization SpaceX is all about. You might be everyone knows about Tesla also of Elon Musk related. So innovation, that is what is innovation. Innovation related science students, you might be knowing something like you have this 5G, 6G related. So internet related, everyone knows about it. So innovation is most important. So, the previous example, like Elon Musk related, he want to innovate something, so they have invested in that particular area. That is what the example of why he is one of the investor in Open AI platform, the chat GPT related. After chat GPT was successful and it was promoting, he started another company called Grok. Might be the people who are following the Twitter related, Twitter, or presently it is a X related. You can see Grok X, GROK, Grok X related. So that is another AI he is developed for his particular platform related, right? So next one, a leader, entrepreneur should have this a visionary and leadership quality. So he should have a vision, and he also need to have they also need to have the leadership qualities. Next one, entrepreneur should be open minded. It is not like they should be closed minded people who does not listen to anyone. So as you are growing, investors say something, or the employees say something, or give some ideas on developing that particular product. So that is why it should be a open ended related. They should be open ended. Next one, they should also be flexible. So always they need to be flexible in what they are doing. So they cannot take as granted. Suddenly there is a change in the government policy. Still they cannot be adamant and go forward in doing so. So flexibility need to be there. Finally, know your product. Whatever the product the entrepreneur is developing, he should know what it is all about, right? So this is all about the characteristics of entrepreneurship. The material is already shared with you on this particular topic also. Next one is importance of entrepreneurship, creation of employment. What is the importance? Why entrepreneurs? More entrepreneurs are required is one of the major tasks. Is the more entrepreneurs develop, the more employment generates. Someone starts an IT company, someone starts some service related, someone starts some stores related. At least 10 to 15 minimum number of employment will be generated. Next one, entrepreneurship related. When it comes to another important factor is like innovation. So once a person starts a business, so he starts differently than as an employee. Employee will work only as per the organization requirement, but an entrepreneur will always try to see for innovative ideas to develop their business. So that is what happened. That is how the artificial intelligence comes. So more human interference should not be there. So technology should uh, act something like human itself. So that is why continuous development of the robots or artificial intelligence almost 20, 30 years. It is continuously growing. The robots related also, you can see in the latest hotels in Hyderabad or in many major cities. Even we have seen in Tirupati also, one hotel is uh, having a robo which does service related. So these are possible. So innovative, they try think innovatively to develop their particular business. Next one, impact on society and community development. Finally, entrepreneurs continuously develop so that it will have some impact on the society. That is what the impact the society, American society has on the entrepreneurship related. So more entrepreneurs are there, more creativity, more challenges they are taking up and coming up with new business ideas and continuously growing. That is one area where it will change the society thinking process itself. So you can see the Hyderabad when compared to some of the rural Telangana districts. Someone is sitting in Adilabad forest or something, tribal people. They are not so thinking about society development, innovative related, business related when compared to people sitting at Hyderabad. The same thing happens. People sitting in Hyderabad cannot think someone like a people who are thinking in Mumbai or Delhi because those people are much more advanced in our thinking process. Their requirements are completely different. So their lifestyle is also completely different. So that is what it is going to impact on the society. Next one, as more people are going to be entrepreneurs, more employment generated, more revenues are generated, then definitely standard of living changes. You can see or learn from your parents something like how it was there in before 2000, what was the standard of living in the society. 2000, 1990s, okay, 1990s and then 2000 related, what was the standard of living and what is the standard of living now. You can see some of the very old movies either in Telugu or it can be in Hindi, something like Mother India or some other movies in Telugu. You can see what is the standard of living they are having at the years of 1950s, 1960s, 70s, 80s, 90s. So movies gives you a clear idea of what is the standard of living for every decade, how it has changed. Okay, so how the standard of living is changed and how the revenues are continuously developed. You can also see in the last 10 years what the growth factor or the standard of living change in standard of living is also you can see in the last 10 years. Next, supports research and development because as entrepreneurs are more entrepreneurs are coming, then more sponsor for research and development, more challenges comes. So everyone is nowadays challenging. Open AI related, one of the example, the Chat GPT owner, who the founder was there. In one interview, one reporter asked the Chat GPT owner, like, will India be able to uh, enter into this artificial intelligence area? Then he said, like, India does not have ability or capability to enter into the uh, AI related open-ended chat GPT area. Then the Mahindra and Mahindra, the chairman related, he came onto Twitter and said like, I will accept that particular challenge and we are going to start and work on the artificial intelligence. Anand Mahindra has officially gave on Twitter saying the same thing. So it is like how the people, that is what is supports the research and development. So someone will challenge you in that particular area, so they're actually Anand Mahindra, they are not thinking about it. but someone has challenged because of the market related, then these people have accepted the challenge and they are going to work on that particular area. Okay, so this is what the importance of entrepreneurship. So next one we discuss about some of the types of entrepreneurship related. First one is small business entrepreneurs. So small businesses, something like your stores, whatever are there, those can be treated as a small business entrepreneurship. These businesses are a hairdresser, grocery store, travel agent, consultant, carpenter, plumber, electrician. It can be run by a single person or it can be one or two employees. They can start a business. So that is what is the small businesses. All these grocery stores related, hairdressers, the electricians, carpenters. You can see all these people in your day-to-day life. Those all are entrepreneurs. Next one, scalable startup entrepreneurship. So it is about a startup related, how much scale the business. That is what in the first the different stages of entrepreneurship related I have explained. What is the scale of that particular business? You have started in Hyderabad, later you are going to start in Delhi, later you are going to start in Mumbai, later you are going to start in Bangalore, Kolkata, Chennai, Trivandrum, major cities, and later on you start into different countries. That is what happens in the scalable startup entrepreneurship related. Finally, the large companies, all the FMCG companies, Procter and Gamble, or Hindustan Unilever Limited, or the Unilever Limited organization, Microsoft, Apple company, HP related, Dell related, Acer companies. So all these are into the IT, non-IT related, whatever the businesses they are having. Those are huge companies, some thousands of crores or lakhs of crores of business. Reliance, Reliance, Tata, Anand, Mahindra, all these are the large companies or large entrepreneurship. Okay, so at the end of this one, you will be having this important questions. Last one is about the social entrepreneurship. This type of entrepreneurship focuses on producing products and services that resolve social needs and problems. Their only motto and goal is to work for the society, not for making any profit. So, social related, you can see plastic, converting plastic into some products related, converting water into engine related, or collecting some of these trees or banana trees are there, coconut trees are there, or coconut waste will be there. So all those they collect, either they develop some products related, make some plates or something, or they use it for a medicine related, or they convert them as an engine related, energy related. Okay, so all these are the social costs. So their major motto will be on the area of not just making some thousands of crores or profit something, but they see that whatever the needs of society, solve the society related problems. You can see in the recently related, see, deforestation is happening, then once again it will be difficult to plant so many trees at a time. So one particular, someone has developed a drone which will carry all these seeds, okay, and it will throw the particular seeds. Almost it will. First one is throw the seeds randomly in a big space and see that there will be a forestation. That can be one solution. And the next one, someone has developed some bullet kind of thing. What is like, they develop the plants, whatever at their homes, some thousands of plants or they seed, and once After seeding at one place, those will be converted into the plants. Then they carry into different places and they shoot those plants into the earth in different areas so that the plants are ready. Previous example, it is like from seed level. Now they are doing at the plant level. In some areas, some social cause will be like there will be issues regarding some roads related, or some plants will be growing from some 30 years or 40 years, but whatever the tree related the growth was there, it is not stable and in that particular soil. Then some organizations will come, they don't cut it, but from root level they pluck that particular tree and they carry it to different places and try to plant. That is also there. And some people are growing for years, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, they grow the plant at one place and they try to sell plants at for different people, so that automatically the growth starts. So almost 10-year-old plants, 5-year-old plants, they give it to some people. All these engineering college, for example, like engineering colleges for greenery related, they cannot do all these maintenance related. So plants are ready-made plants are available. They just bring and put it in their particular campus so that greenery is developed. This is about the entrepreneurship related. And for this two topics related, important questions are there at the end of this particular session. Right. So now we'll be discussing about innovative leadership related, design thinking, ethics, integrity, and personal finance related. First one is about the emotional intelligence, EI. What is this EI is about? Emotional intelligence is the ability to pursue, interpret, demonstrate, control, evaluate, and use of emotions to communicate with and relate to others effectively and constructively. Some experts suggest that emotional intelligence is more important than IQ for success in life. So, emotional intelligence, it is about someone's ability to perceive the things. First one. Next one is about to interpret. Someone says something or someone gives you some idea. How the individual is going to interpret that particular situation. The science people, for example, related, you do all the lab related exercises. Okay. So you will do some chemistry related lab exercises, some what is this? Electronic people, they do some circuit related, or the pure science related, pure science, botany, and other people, they do some kind of plants related research. So once you get that particular result, how you interpret that particular result, that is what is the emotional intelligence related ability to pursue. Next one is ability to interpret that particular situation or interpret that particular the project related. Next one is about demonstration. So your how you demonstrate your ideas. So you interpreted something, now you need to demonstrate your skills. So all these are related to what emotional intelligence says is like everything is related to emotion. Emotion of that particular people. In what emotional state of mind. Okay. In which emotional status you are. In that particular emotional status, how you pursue the things. In that particular emotional status, how you interpret in that situation with those emotions, how you demonstrate and how you control and how you evaluate and use your emotion to communicate with and relate to others effectively and constructively. This is what is the emotional intelligence. Two words, intelligence. Second one is emotional. Intelligently, if we see in a very basic way of understanding how intelligently you will use your emotions. That is what is emotional intelligence. This ability to express and control emotions is essential, but so is the ability to understand, interpret, and respond on the emotions of others. So, you now how it is useful for the corporates related. You got an idea, you went with particular idea, and you discussed that particular idea in front of some 10 people. Now say they say bluntly on your face, it is a waste idea. Then how you react, how you control your emotions. Okay, first thing is when someone says rejected, the emotion itself changes. Okay, so reject, when you hear that, then first thing is like you need to control your sense organs. Let keep yourself cool and start asking questions. Why it is rejected? Okay, what are the points are there? You try to pursue that. Next, you try to interpret on what they are saying. Next one, now you need to demonstrate. They said rejected. Now, based on the interpretation, you need to demonstrate, control the situation, and try to evaluate. That's all. This is what is going to be emotional intelligence. See, it is a small topic for you, but when we discuss about emotional intelligence in full, it is going to be one course itself. It's something like you are having a uh, uh, management related or science related. You will be having one particular subject, one particular paper. So emotional intelligence is going to be one paper. So that much huge that particular topic. So for your basic understanding, this is what is emotional intelligence. So in this, once again, it has some components of emotional intelligence: perceiving emotions, reasoning with emotion, understanding your emotions, managing your emotions. Perceiving your emotions. So you have to pursue your emotions. You have to see, you need to pursue your emotions in a better way. You need to have the ability to do. So you need to be become aware on the what is that particular emotion you are carrying at that particular state. Consciously you need to think about it, and you need to realize yourself what is that emotion is all about. Next one is reasoning with emotions. Now you are adding some reason for your emotion. Next is about understanding. Understand your own emotions. What is that emotion is all about? How you are going to handle that? That is about the understanding your emotion. Last one is about managing your emotions. Now control your emotions. So this is one of the major thing. Once again, to control your emotions, there are lots of activities. Individually, you are having a anger related issue, or you're having a short tempered mindset, then definitely either you need to control that one in a way of doing regular exercises or regular meditation related, or change your food habit, control on your hormones related, all these things. So emotional intelligence is the one of the biggest topic in the organization. HR takes it very seriously in the organizations. So if someone is not having a emotional intelligence or react does not react as per the situation but react as if they want, then definitely that is going to be the biggest challenge. That is, those are the components of emotional intelligence. Pursuing emotions. So pursuing emotions is about, you should become aware of what is that particular emotion. You should able to interpret that particular emotion, what is the emotion you are carrying. Next one, reasoning with emotion. So reasoning about why it is happening, how it is happening, where it is happening, and why, what happening, what is happening. Those are the question forms you need to question and know about that particular emotion. Next one, understand. Once you question, you try to understand that particular emotion. Later, once you understand your emotion, then definitely you can manage your emotion. If you are unable to do, then you need to consult any of the therapists to make you understand how to manage the emotion. Next one is about social intelligence. Social intelligence is the capacity to know oneself and to know others. Social intelligence developed from experiences with people and learning from success and failures in social setting. It is more commonly referred as tact, common sense, or street smart. So, social intelligence. What is the difference between this and emotional intelligence? Emotional is about only your emotions. Social intelligence is about you are using your intelligence at the time of social interactions. Social intelligence is the capacity to know and to know others. So your ability of understanding about others. So it is about, some people will get cheated because they are unable to understand the opposite person. See, 99% it is our mistake. 1% will be comes from the unknown factor. We are only time, because of just because of the time related it happens. So 99% we fail to understand people. So we blindly follow someone and finally get cheated. Or some people will do some kinds of projects related and blindly follow some other people ideas, and finally if it is going to be a failure, then it is a failure of the organization. So you need to have clear understanding about what is the intelligence level the other person is having. Okay, so if you have that particular understanding, then only it will be possible. That is what is social intelligence. When why it is required, you will be working in an organization with 10, 15, hundreds of people you need to handle. Then handling those hundreds of people, how you need to handle, what you know about them, and how, what is their emotional state of mind, what is their personal related issues. All those things you need to understand, then only it is going to be successful. Here I'll just is to tell you a story about Abdul Kalam himself. So Abdul Kalam, as everyone knows, is the ex-president of India. So he was working in Hyderabad, our DRDO, as director related. So when he was working in that particular position, one scientist is working under him, and he actually mentioned like he the scientist A came to Abdul Kalam and said like, I need to go early because I need to take my child. From many days he was asking to go some outing related. So 4 o'clock I will be leaving the organization so that I can take those people to exhibition or some kind of outing related. So it went like 4 o'clock related, and he completely, the particular employee scientist, whoever is there, he completely forgot about that particular task and he was busy with the work related. So 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the night, he got realized like, oh, I promised my child to take him to outing related. So he will be completely upset and went home somewhere at 10 o'clock. And he, after reaching the home, he said like, I am sorry, uh, I couldn't take you to outing related. Then the child said like, no worries, dad. Someone from your office came and said like your father is busy and he's thinking about you and you need to he accompanied them for the outing related. So who is the person? The person is Abdul Kalam. Abdul Kalam himself went on that particular day and took the child to exhibition. What story says is about social intelligence. See, he one thing is like at the level of scientist level, he cannot disturb the particular scientist and say like, "Chalo, you need to go to your home 4 o'clock because you are doing something." So he cannot stop the work. Work should not be affected. First point. Second point, if work is not going to affect it today, then the child will be dissatisfied. That will directly link. If today's work is not going to affect it, then tomorrow work will be affected because the child will be dissatisfied with the father, and father will be disappointed. And the next day, he carries the same emotion to the organization, and he will not work at his best. So now what he need to do, he himself went and carried so that the child is happy, father is happy, father will be much more happy, much more loyal to the organization because if he is not going to take care of himself or the family, there is a organization is there, the organization will take care of their family or take care of himself. So that is what is about the social intelligence. So what is the elements of social intelligence? First one, verbal fluency or conversational skills. Verbal fluency or it is like a communication skills related, how you communicate to people, how effectively communicate to them. Next one, knowledge of social roles, rules and scripts related. Next is effective listening skills. Knowledge of social roles, rules, and scripts related. You need to have, it is about the social related. You need to know while you are going on a traffic related, first and the foremost responsibility is you should not break any of the rules, traffic rules you need to follow. Okay. So what is your role as a social individual? What is your rules are there? You need to have complete knowledge on them and see that you follow them. Next one is effective listening skills. So because as you are going to deal social intelligence, you will be going to deal with many people. So you need to have good listening skills. Listen to people before you respond. Next one, understanding what makes other people tick. So understand what other people will want. Try to understand about the people. Next one, role playing and social self-efficacy. So role playing, you already know what is this role playing related. You are going to act as a individual. So you will be acting on behalf of some other person. It is something like you are acting like a Modi. You are acting like a situation related, or you're acting like Rahul Gandhi or someone, you're acting like a Pawan Kalyan. So role play, you are going to take up their particular role and play. Next one is social efficacy. Efficacy refers to individual belief of his or her capacity to execute behaviors necessary. So whatever the individual beliefs are there, okay, so those beliefs are necessary. going to affect the performance attainments related. So their beliefs are going to be affected. So what is the other person belief? If someone, for example, related, don't take it offensive related, as we speak about religion related content. So individual beliefs, I wear, okay, some bindi, someone will cover their face, something like burqa or something, okay, someone will start their prayers, okay, someone will read some, do some kinds of prayers in campus related. So that is their belief factor. You should not hurt others belief factor. So that is one of the role where the social responsibility comes into the picture. Next one is impression management skills. So what are the management skills are there? Those are need to be effectively implemented. What is the management skills? How to handle people, how to build the teams, how to negotiate with people. Those skills someone should have, because as you are going to deal with the people, these are the five elements of social intelligence. Next one, small idea on artificial intelligence. As everyone knows, nowadays you can find very easily this content. I'm just giving you example. What is this? I'm just giving you a definition regarding what is artificial intelligence. It is a science and engineering of making intelligent machines, especially intelligent computer programs. It is related to similar task of using computers to understand human intelligence, but AI does not have to confine itself to methods that are biologically observed. So here, from the first three lines, it's very clear. It is the science and engineering of making intelligent machines. Machines are going to be intelligent. What is this? Machines are going to be intelligent. You go to ChatGPT and ask what is artificial intelligence. It will give you the definition. You come and ask me what is artificial intelligence, I will give you a definition. So it is almost like now, previously, whatever we are going to do, that is going to be done by the computers. Now, the machines are going to think about something. It is not going to just give you about artificial intelligence. You try to ask it to rewrite something, think about an idea, think about some innovations, okay, think about some scripts, movie scripts can be written using this artificial intelligence. So many things can be done. You can ask the computer, give you a particular problem, and it will write you the solutions. So now it is starting, it is not just search. Google is just a search, and ChatGPT is artificial intelligence. Google, whatever stored, it will give you Google search engine. But when it comes to artificial intelligence, it will think and see that it will give you the right answers. Much more development will happen. Right now, whatever the artificial intelligence is doing, it is exceptionally the great thing. Okay. So here we are going to complete this particular session, and these are your important questions. So in this, from this particular topics, you have an important question like something like in the short answer related, define entrepreneurship and write characteristics of entrepreneurs. So short answers, as you know, it carries of 3 marks, and essay questions might be 14 marks, I think. 28 plus 12, yes. Each essay question carries 14 marks, and short answer questions will carry 3 marks related. So as per the content, whatever the answers I have given, the topics are given, it is there for you, and based on that you can write your exams. And next one, essay questions, you can expect some questions on this particular area, like define entrepreneurship, write about importance and types of entrepreneurship related. So based on the essay question related, you need to write. If it comes as a short question, you need to write as per the short question because it carries 3 marks related. If the same questions comes from the essay type related, then you need to write it very elaborately to meet the 14 marks related. Okay, so any doubts you are having, anything, so you can consult your CRs, and your CR will try to connect with me and ask whatever the questions they are having, your team, your class related. So those questions I will just discuss with your CR, and CR will in turn going to uh, answer it. Okay, that will be the best way of doing. So any questions any student is having, so just post it to your CR and see that the CR will connect with me and get the answers for whatever the questions you are having. Okay. But when it comes to examination related, same pattern as per the third semester, how you wrote, fourth semester also set paper will be of same. Internal marks, internal examination, 10 marks. As I have already online related test I have conducted, plus 10 marks related is done. And 40 marks are there. 40 marks you need to see. It is external examination. Four short answer questions, each carry 3 marks, and essay type questions. Uh, it will be like internal choice will be there. Two essay questions with internal choice will be, each question carries 40 marks. That's all. So we are closing for today, and tomorrow we have another 1 hour session will be there, that will be on the design thinking. So that will be the last topic, and whatever the questions are there, if it is coming from those particular topics, the design thinking and other value for money and other things are there. Tomorrow, last set of important questions will be given for you, and the PPTs will be shared with you. Okay, so thank you all, thank you very much, and we'll try to connect with you tomorrow. Have a nice day and all the best for your upcoming examinations. Tomorrow we'll have a last 1 hour session. Thank you all. So any queries, anything, you can just drop something. Otherwise, people can live. Right? Thank you all.